world was created, there was an island floating in the sky upon which the sky people lived. They lived quietly and happily. No one ever died or was born or experienced sadness. However, one day, one of the sky women realized she was going to give birth to twins. She told her husband, who flew into a rage. In the center of the island, there was a tree which gave light to the entire island since the sun hadn't been created yet. He tore this tree up, creating a huge hole in the middle of the island. Curiously, the woman peered into the hole. Far below, she could see the waters that had covered the earth. At that moment, her husband had pushed her in. She fell through the hole, tumbling towards the earth. Water animals already existed on the earth, so far below the floating islands, two birds saw the sky woman fall. Just before she reached the waters, they caught her on their backs and took her to the other animals. Determined to help the woman, they dove into the water to get mud from the bottom of the seas. One after another, the animals tried and failed. Finally, when little Toad tried, he reappeared with a mouth full of mud. The animals took it and spread it on the back of the big turtle until it grew and grew and grew until the size of North America. The woman stepped onto the land and she sprinkled dust in the air, and she created stars. Then she created the moon and the sun. The Sky Woman gave birth to two sons. She named one Sapling. He grew to be kind and gentle. She named the other Flint, and his heart was as cold as his name. They grew quickly and began filling the earth with their creations. Sapling created what is good. He made rivers that went two ways, and into these he put fish without bones. He made plants that people could easily eat. If he was able to do all this work himself, there would be no suffering. Flint destroyed much of Sapling's work and created all that is bad. He made the rivers flow only in one direction. He put bones in fish and thorns on berry bushes. He created winter, but Sapling gave it life so that it could move to give way to spring. Eventually, Sapling and Flint decided to fight till one conquered the other. Neither was able to win at first, but finally Flint was beaten. Because he was a god, Flint could not die, so he was forced to live on Big Turtle's back.